Hi everybody. This one's long overdue. Lots of things have gone on since, lots of things have gone on. I've lost another baby. I put it on my community post. He was very sick and he died at home, and I don't know, I've had one thing hit after another in my life, and so all of this has been put into, on the back burner. And I finally feel up to doing this. This is going to be a long video, and it's just because I've had things piled up here since before Rex died. And I've also been informed that my housing situation needs to be changed one way or another. So I have until the end of September to have most of my house, to have my things packed up and put wherever they need to go. Anyway, so let's get to this. I'm not sure if there's going to be another Temu haul in the future. I will do a craft or two if I can during all the packing. Of course, my craft room and supplies goes last. Anyway, I bought 5 boxes of these nitrile gloves. They are a large because the mediums I normally use are a little tight on my hands at times. So I bought the larges. My husband uses extra large. So we've got that. This is a set of 8, basically. And these are switching sponges. So you've got replacement sponges here. A total of 6. And then you have 2 of these, and there should be a sponge in each one. And there is. I prefer the metal tin for switching sponges instead of the little plastics like this one I've had for a while, because the hinges give out after a while, and the sponges you can reuse. All you have to do is wash them out. So I'm set up with switching sponges for a long time to come. I'm just going to put the extra sponges back in the bag. They're a little misshapen from being shoved in there, but they'll do. And this here, I have no clue really what it is. I pulled it out of the shipping package and it was only one item. So, okay, this is an item that's supposed to go back, so I'll have to repackage it. But this is a Resiner's UV light. I'm not going to open it because it does have to go back. This was manufactured April of 28 of this year, 2025. However, I was reading this and it says May 8th, 2025. So done in April, but shows May. Doesn't make any sense. So this is an item that has to go back. Some items I've run out of time on sending back because I've had them for a while. So I'll probably end up having to sell them in order to take care of my living arrangements. And I'll get into detail with the living arrangements a little bit later on in a different video. Anyway, this is a roll of window film, and I'm not going to open it because, It probably won't be going on the windows I intended it for. Some things are just up in the air until I figure out my living arrangements, so we'll see what goes on. Now, I did open things a while back, and I haven't used any of them. This here is like a mosquito netting, and it is 94 inch by 236 inch. And this was to go on my party tent thing for keeping mosquitoes out when I was in my swimming pool. Then we have what I'm sure everybody is going to love seeing, but not right now. I do have to show this first. Dragon stickers. There's many of them in here, and they are UV DTF stickers. Then we have, let's see, this is panties, and of different colors and such. Of course, nobody really wants to see panties, right? We don't even want to see them when we wear them. Anyway, anything else I can show before I start the good stuff? Well, let's just go with the good stuff. Okay, well, this here is for putting your stirring utensils and stuff like that on. And yes, I've had so many things for such a long time that I was just not into getting things done. Give me a moment to try to get some of these all up here. As you can tell, special package rattling. What is it? It has to be molds. Okay, so what we have are 2 frames. These I did open because I wanted to get a better look at them because of my eyes. And they are very detailed in there. And yes, frame molds, so you can put whatever you want in this open space. You just have to remember that this is a matte mold. So my suggestion would be, if you don't want your picture in it matte, it's got a kind of a gouge right there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's there. It's got kind of one or dirt right there, so the mold's going to have to be cleaned before it can be used. I will probably do this one and the other one after all, before packing them. So probably pretty soon. It does take a little while to pack things when you're feeling a little bit depressed. And I'm not feeling just a little bit. I'm feeling a lot depressed, but I'll get through it. I always do, somehow. And, of course, there's this one here. Very pretty inside. And as you can tell, as with the other one, there are other things you can use that when this is done, you can put them on top. And it almost kind of turtle shaped, isn't it? This is a candle mold. And yes, I pre-opened some of these because of the noise. And I don't know if you can see that very well, but this is a dragon. Of course, I might want to be in frame a little bit. And it's got the spread wings. And I think this is like a fiery mountain area or something like that, or fire clouds. But it's got something printed on the outside here. I'm trying to tell what that is. I really can't tell. Oh, it's a number, JT0015. But of course, there's no ounces or milliliters that's marked on here. So it's a guesstimate, which I'm going to guesstimate at about 10 to 12 ounces of wax or resin. I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July. If you saw my video, my last one, yeah, we had a rainstorm for the 4th of July. It only lasted about 40 minutes, but our power was out for like 2 hours. And so we were kind of strung back hard with that one. These are the same. This is why I'm putting them all up here. Oh, there's a blue one like that. I thought I'd not gotten it. Okay. This here, I'm going to go ahead and put these other packages. All of this was gearing up for the 4th of July sale that never happened. But there's other holidays, you know, coming up. So maybe people buy stuff for me for Christmas. Huh, I got a fly in here. And this here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yes, they are turtle molds. And they come with keychain pieces. And I think that's going to be my next video in all actuality are these. They won't be too difficult to do for my eyes. Oops. Never put the hardware in with your mold. So we'll put it back in together. Now, it used to be I always took a break from crafting to pack or to clean my house. Now it's the opposite. Now I get to take a break from cleaning and packing to craft. as a deterrent. Okay, next we have some more molds. These here are turtles. I'm going to take one out. I have 2 packs. So sorry. Noise. Oops. Let's go with this noise instead. As long as I don't cut them. Alright, that box of stuff is empty. And these are not exactly turtles, these are tortoises. And I am going to be happy to do these as well. Very detailed inside, but with my eyes I can't exactly get the details myself all the way. So if it looks funny, it looks funny, I'm sorry. But they are going to be done as well. I'm just going to set these aside because this bag is annoying even to me. Then we have these here. And these here are different bottle molds. There are 5 different shapes. Boy, it doesn't want to come open. There we go. And these bottle molds come apart. So you will need rubber bands for these. Although I believe it looks like to me that there is a cap that's supposed to fit over that to hold it together. Can't be to hold it together. Yeah, it can't be. But this here sits up in this little crevice here. Apparently it needs cleaning. It's got something nasty in that. And then these pieces here lock together. So you have to make sure that those are lined very well, squished together. Now you might be able to get away with not a rubber band if you have some binder clips. Just by doing this. Well, if you can see to do it. So, might be able to get away with that. However, I don't know how that would work with trying to stand it up. But this insert, you have to have that out. So I'm just going to put these binder clips here. I might put another one here and here. I will figure it out. We will figure it out together. Or if you've done them before, let me know. Okay? And give me some tips. This shows number 1. And the mold itself is marked with number 1. Both sides. So you know those go together. This here is going to be the cap, and it says #1 on there as well. I think. Yes, it does. And that will be what fits on the end when done. So, yes, I'll keep these binder clips with this, although I really can't do that because, #1, these belong to my silicone mold framing. So, we'll just do it like this, and then I'll borrow them as I need them. But there's, as you can see, different shapes. So, you know, you can use these as perfume bottles once you're done. Or what I intend to use them for, some of them at least, is for Halloween, to make potion bottles. Okay, there's those. And then we have 2 more molds out of the one box here. And then I have a large bag full of stuff. These 2 are both wind chime molds. This one here. Now I could have sworn one was a butterfly set, okay? I really could have. But apparently they're elephants. And I don't know, I could have been wrong, but we have different, well, why this one is the same, I don't know. But this is for like a windmill or not windmill, wind chimes and or mobiles or mobiles for above a baby's crib. So we've got these pieces. Then we also have an elephant with a balloon. 2 of those. And 2 elephants with a heart. I hope you can see those because it's so difficult, I know, get my hands out of the way. But I like this, that, so, you know, it's really set up for children's room. And it does come with your string and your wind chimey things. And whatever that is in there. Oh, they're the stopper beads. Okay. So let's go ahead and put the elephants back. Every time I see elephants in a baby style, it just reminds me of Dumbo and Pink Elephants on Parade. I'm sorry. Now watch me get dinked down for trying to say that way, sing-songy. Then there's this mobile, however you want to say it. Same thing, string and all that. However, this one here is dinosaurs. We've got a Stegosaurus, looks like a T-Rex, another T-Rex, another, okay, oh, and a pterodactyl, or a pteranodon, however they want to say it. Then you've got a brontosaurus, and it's got a seen in this one, and it's got a brontosaurus and a baby brontosaurus there. And then it's got, I don't know, it's kind of sunflower-ish. And that's where everything strings through. Okay. I'm going to put you on pause, get these put away, and I'm going to grab the big bag. Be right back. Alright, this is the bag. As you can tell, there is a lot in this bag. This is 2 orders they sent together. So I'm hoping that things that aren't supposed to be damaged aren't. Of course, none of it is supposed to be damaged, but you know how it all goes, right? Anybody that's ever dealt with Temu or watched Temu hauls where people are getting things that, you know, just aren't what they paid for because they're damaged. Alright, let's go here. Well, not that yet. Let's go with this box. What's in this box? Well, you know what? I have a box cutter for this kind of thing. I love this little box cutter. Bought it at Ace Hardware about a couple thousand years ago. And I've lost it and found it like 100 times. You can always find blades for it. Alright, what in the world is this? Got a clue on the outside of the box? Just says yellow. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think. Like I said, I've had this stuff for quite some time now. Yes. For when I'm doing my clay work, this here sits upright like that, and you put cornstarch in here. And then you dip your little cutters and then tap it on here to remove any excess and then cut through your clay. That is what that is for. And since I don't need to use it just immediately, it goes and gets set on top of the other dresser. Okay, I've got a lot of things in here, and I'm going to be disappointed if that's a representation of... Oh boy. I'll be a little disappointed, okay. That's alright. I'm always a lot disappointed sometimes. Okay, so what we're going to do is get this package opened up. Okay, what does this say on it? Dark green. Alrighty then. Dark green it is. Oh, these are my inclusions. This is green glass chunks, and of course, what color are frogs? Green. Well, most in general, but they have also got tinges of brown. Some are tree frogs, you know, poison arrow frogs, and well, those of course have different colorations as well. Lots of bright colors on them. So I might be a little upset with some of this coming in here, yes, because, oh my gosh. What in the world is going on here? this is heavy. Oh, and I know why they're heavy. Yes, these are molds. They're concrete molds for doing stepping stones. So they are not silicone, these are plastic molds. Oh my goodness. And they are definitely heavy. So they're heavy duty. As you can see, there are 4. 2 different sizes so that they can interlock together. Well, it might help if I had a lot more stuff out of my way. But anyway, so that they can interlock together. And then that way, you can create not just stepping stone areas, but a full patio if you want. And that's what I'd planned on when I bought these. I just didn't realize how heavy those things are. Wow. Yeah, I'm probably going to be a little disappointed in some of this. Get some of this garbage out of the way. Holy cow. Sorry everyone, I gotta get the heavy stuff off the other stuff. Oh, did you see that? There's like a little thingy whatever in there that popped up. That's cool. So when I was doing the coasters, knew I was going to be doing the coasters, I ordered these. Never did get the package opened because, well, in all actuality, these were supposed to have gotten here probably, what, first week of June, mid-June? But anyway, I ordered 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those little bumpers. I don't know what that is. Probably came off of the packaging one. So, if and when I ever get back to the coasters, maybe they'll be great for Halloween and Christmas sales. And I'll tell you, this is the reason why I'm going to be disappointed. Especially since there's, well, not yet. Let's just go with these first. Okay, so more fillers, inclusions, oh, for pity's sake. Oh, I think I found it. There it is. Yay! Blue sapphire looking rocks. They're supposed to be real, so in order to find out, I'm going to have to open one. Well, they're rocks for sure. Can't be rocks unless they polished them. But let's see if I can find something white to put it on. Well, okay. Here's one of the molds coming up. But very pretty. Extremely pretty. I love that. Okay. Pleased with this. Whoops. And whoops. And this is why Marcy doesn't open things like this unless she's got a container to put them in. So each of these bags, I'm not sure how much weight is in it, because like that's really extremely tiny to see. But they are weighty. And so I'm going to set those aside over there. Well, I know I didn't order 3 of the blue. There was supposed to be a mixed. And no mixed. But that's all right. Oh, okay, this one's a purple. So let's go ahead and pull that out. And this is a blue, because I know I ordered 2 blues. Okay, let's see what this purple looks like on white. Just a small bit. Oh, that is pretty. I do hope you guys are getting a good view of that. If you want links to anything, and if those links are still available because the item is available, I will put it in with your comment if you want that link. But I cannot anymore these days try to get all the images downloaded and then put into proper spots with the editing and all of that, because I don't see that well. And it really does give me a large headache to try to concentrate that long on what I'm seeing. And then these are the red. I bought 2 packages of that. And since there are 2 packages inside each one, bonus. Not really, because they sell it by weight. Oh, I like this red. Oh, boy, do I. That is gorgeous. Whoops, lost one. Gorgeous. That headed for the turtle. Maybe it's trying to tell me it wants to go in the turtle. Okay, the tortoise. Whatever. Get a little flustered sometimes with that. Depth perception is shot to crap. But life is what it is. My major problem is I'm going to have to end up hiring somebody to come in and help me pack because I can't see that well. Yay! Alright, so let's go with, this is why I am a little disappointed. Okay, I'm a lot disappointed. I bought this size, which was supposed to be a large, it said large tray, medium tray, and small tray. Anyway, that's those. So, now these 2 I had a long time ago, but somehow I misplaced one of them. And I have never been able to find it again. So I ordered these as a replacement for both of them in case I find the other one during my packing. Well, if I find the other one during my packing, it wasn't in case of, but I've been wanting to do these 2 for a long time, and I wanted to do them both together. So I ended up repurchasing. And get both of them open here. I have this one still. It's the one I did have still. Beautiful little rose and leaf in it. And I figured it's time to do them. And as normal, there's smudgy mark right here. So, yeah, I'll have to clean that and hope for the best. There are other Mars and marks in this. So whatever I make in it will have those Mars and marks. Luckily that's a piece that's underneath. Don't know what it is. Trying to get it out from there. Anyway, this is the one that disappeared. The butterflies. And so, yes, I've been wanting to do this, and you know, there's a few marks that I think can be cleaned out of there. Oh boy, there's a lot right here that's got to be cleaned off. Along here. But yeah, of course, there's a couple Mars that I won't be able to get rid of. So anyway, I'm just going to put them upside down together because I would like to get to those as fast as possible. And I'm not going to let them get disappeared at all. Put them in the very same pack. Together. And I guess I'll put this over here with the tortoises that I want to get done, so that they don't walk away on their own. Okay. Next, we have this here. Oh, okay. We have a ghost. Halloween's coming. I do hope I can squeeze Octoberween in during, you know, in amidst all the packing. But I don't know. And I've come up with a little bit of the, I don't know what that is, but I keep missing it. Looks like it's made into the mold. Okay, anyway. At first I've been told I need to move. That's by the end of September. Because the person that owns this house wants to sell it. Understandable. You know, that's prerogative, right? And 3 months, well, all of July, August, and September. There's plenty of time for normal people to get their butts out of the house. Now, I do own my own property, but the trailer on it, the mobile home, is broken down and a piece of crap. And though, I mean, it needs flooring, it needs subflooring, it needs a new roof and ceiling, new electrical all the way throughout, new plumbing, and a new water heater, two new toilets. Oh my gosh. It just needs so much. I might as well rebuild it. But that's a lot of money. And during the time I've been gone away from there, somebody a while back, quite a while back, decided to break into my electric meter to try to steal electricity from it. So that has to be replaced at my cost. Also, and another one like it. There's two different ones. Two I bought. Well, only one was available. One of them. But then I got another message from the owner that said I could try myself to purchase this house. that he'd rather see me have it since we've lived here 5 years now. And so that's an option. And the thing is you've got to get a loan. Well, this house needs a bit of repair itself. So my husband and I, we've applied for a loan and to do the repairs. And we started off at $25,000. Well, they were going to use part of that to pay off his pickup. It would have left us with $18,000, but we get an email that says, no, it's only, what was it, $16,000? So we would be left with $9,000. Well, this house needs the sewer downstairs fixed. It does not drain. Oh boy, I know what that is. These are for nail art, and as you can tell, they are sea-based. And there's some jellyfish and some seaweed-looking stuff, a shell, some shells, a star like a starfish, and then there's a nail itself with a jellyfish and embellishments on it. I don't know if you're getting to see any of this, but the sewer alone's going to probably cost around $10,000 to $15,000 because they've got to cut up the concrete floor, and $9,000 isn't going to cut it for that. And then there are other repairs that need to be done in order to get this place together enough for an inspection to pass it for a loan. And if we sell our property that we have, we're not going to get much out of it in today's economy. And what we do get out of it's going to end up having to go as the down payment on this place, which is going to be almost impossible if we can't get the inspection to pass. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going to go on. I'm just packing for the worst of it, okay? Because every time I start getting a little happy, I'm going to say it, S-H-I, happens. And it knocks me back down. And people wonder why I get depressed. Strawberry mold, anyway. So I want to shut up about all of that because I'll start crying again, and I am not going down that path right now. Let's just see if I can finish this. Many, many, many things happen too much. The last 2 years especially. And one hit after another, and I'm just fed up with it. I don't know what else to do. Some people have told me, well, do a GoFundMe. Nobody cares about me. I mean, there's a few that would, want to at least. And what in the world is this? Oh, it's a Highland cow. Don't know if you can see, but that's what it is. It's a Highland cow. And it looks to be matte. It is. But I don't have any friends that would pass it around, that I live around. There's no friends here. And the people that I have helped out in this town, well, they don't, give back. We'll say it as that. So, and I know there's a lot of you that would try, but you know, most of us are all in the same boat. The economy is crap, and we can't afford things, and I mean, you see the stuff I buy. I get this stuff through farmland and claim credit. And I've been running claim credit for like a gazillion years, it seems. And if they ever stop that, there's no way I could order some of this stuff. Most of this stuff. This is a ducky mold. It's for a planter. So GoFundMe doesn't help anybody in my boat. Most people don't help people they don't know in the first place. It's kind of why you see, you know, snobs walking over or past homeless people that they act as if they're gone. They're not there. They're invisible. When a lot of them can easily take that person for a meal, or at least. I mean, heck, McDonald's $5 meal deal. And this is a planter mold. So one with a house? I think it's one with a house. It's either that or ocean related. So it's either like a Glen or fairy style housing, or it's something to do with the ocean. That one I might try if I remember, if I'm not too tired. I'm really tired these days. I have been sleeping a lot. And I'm sure a lot of it's due to the stress. But that was the last of the haul, everybody. I'm going to shut up because I sound like I'm whining again, and people don't seem to like that. They leave comments about me whining about this or that. So, and yes, you don't see them because I hide them. Because I'm tired of the negativity in this world. I didn't used to, but it's easier now not to have to deal with that. And, you know, for those of you who do comment on my channel, the few of you that do, you don't need to see that either. So anyways, I'm going to end this now. I love you guys, and I'm waiting for my mixer to charge up. And that was the one thing I did not send back. I got one of those Resoners auto mixer thingies. And that's because my hands are crap, and, well, yeah. Gotta do it what you gotta do, right? But I have sent a lot of things back, and that's why you didn't get a haul video for a while. Both Temu and Amazon things went back. So anyway, yeah, gotta prepare, right? Love y'all. You know what to do. If you've been here before and not subscribed, please consider doing so now. And for those of you that might be viewing my channel for the first time, thank you very much for showing up and putting up with my yaps. And of course, also consider subscribing. There won't be too many videos for a while because I'm really trying to get things taken care of personal wise, and But there will be some videos. There will. Won't be any haul videos, but there will be some craft videos because I really need to have a break from the stress of the everyday life thing. Anyway, hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. Remember to comment below if you have anything to say, and if you want a link, of course, and I will pop that link into your as a reply to your comment. Blah, 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 blah. That's all, folks. Oh boy. Share if you care. Love you all. Peace out.